Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today.
I said and I apologize. Time stops and it resumes.
So today's video is going to be a drugstore makeup look. It's going to be quite summery, natural, girl next door sort of vibes. So something you can wear every day. But the twist with this is it's only going to be drugstore products and I haven't used any of them before. There have been absolutely loads of new summer makeup launches coming out and a lot of drugstore ones actually have dropped into my lap. So what I've done is kind of collated a load of newbies here over the last few weeks so I could get together a full face of makeup and do a sort of first impressions for you guys and basically talk through, in my opinion, the hits and the misses and my experience and opinion of these new products. So I have already prepped my face with my skincare. I'll just quickly run through what I'm using at the moment so you guys know. I'm absolutely loving my Skin Cuticles Hydrating B5 Hyaluronic Acid. This stuff is amazing. It's really lightweight but does the job of just really giving the skin an injection of moisture, and it doesn't clog pores either. I'm just loving this. Super lightweight and fresh. As far as day cream goes, I'm loving my Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. They've just recently launched this with an SPF 30, so amazing for summer. This is one of my all-time favourite day creams and so excited that they now have an SPF version. And it's also a great makeup base. Okay, let's crack on. First up in the box of drugstore magic is the RIMMEL hashtag INSTA-FLAWLESS. This is a perfecting radiant skin tint. So this is a really great base to start with, especially if you don't want something too full coverage. I'm going to use it all over my skin and then go in with a little other product in here just to give me a little bit more coverage in the areas that I need, but I thought this would be really good to start with. So I'm using light medium 6 and I'm just going to dab that all over the face. I remember back in the day when I used to apply my foundation with my fingers. Feels like I haven't done it in years. I don't trust myself. So I can see that's immediately brightened up my skin. It's given me a lot of radiance actually as well. The coverage is super light. It hasn't gotten rid of any of the imperfections that I have on my face, like some spots, and obviously my under eyes still need a little bit more coverage. But as far as bases go, light bases, I actually really like this. The only drugstore foundation I've ever truly loved has been the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation, which I know a lot of you guys will agree with is a fantastic product. But here I have the Revlon Photo Ready INSTA-FIX. And I thought I'd give these a go. They're like a stick foundation. I thought I would just use this on top of the areas that maybe needed a little bit more coverage. So let's hit the spot up. Get a lot of redness here. So they've dubbed this the Instant Skin Retoucher. It's basically something you can carry around with you, a foundation stick that you can basically just touch up your makeup with, your complexion with throughout the day. Key features for this is super refined pigments, which I agree with. It's actually gone on really nice. It's not cakey at all despite the stick application. I like that I can actually use it to add to coverage to areas that I need it rather than just caking my face in an entire wash of foundation. So next up is concealer. I'm not actually sure how new these products are, but I've never used them before. So this is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Anti-Fatigue Concealer. It's also got a vitamin mix inside it. Now I'm a big fan of the Healthy Mix foundation, as I did say previously, so I have high hopes for these. So it comes with a little application, like a doe foot sponge. Just gonna add that to the areas that I conceal. I'm just gonna blend that out with my Real Techniques setting brush. This is actually really quite high coverage. I don't know whether I put on too much, but I'm finding it a little bit difficult to blend it. First impression's not great with that one actually. I'm a bit disappointed because I like the foundation so much. So I have here 3 bronzing products, all from Bourjois, and this one is the newbie. It is the Sculpt Bronze Sun Kissed Highlighter, and it illuminates and visually sculpts facial features. This is not to be put all over the face. It is a highlighter, so I'm gonna save that and put that on later. But for my face, I'm going to use a powder bronzer. This is new for summer. It's a bronzing powder. It's massive. I actually love these bronzing powders when they come this big because you can really get your brush into it. Next up we have the Matte Illusion Bronzing Powder. Now this is definitely a more subtle colour. I think I'm actually going to go with this one all over, and maybe if I need a little bit more chiseling done, I'll try this one out. I actually really like this. It's given my skin a sort of very nice satin glow. The pigment, the powder is ultra fine. It's gone onto the skin really nicely. Really like that. Matte Illusion. I'm actually going to just miss this one out because I think it looks a little bit scary. So for blush, I thought I would use this MILANI powder blush. The packaging's really gorgeous. This is Bella Rose number 4. So I can see that it has wax in the formula as well. Let's pop it on. That's really pretty. Just the right amount of colour. Such a pretty colour. Really like the formula as well. It did go on gently and I buffed it around and I built up the colour where I wanted it to. I really, really like that. I'm going to give this a go now. Oh wow. That, my friends, is coppery. Eee, I'm scared. You really do not need a lot. It's already started to dry really quickly actually. I gotta work fast! I actually really, really like this product. I honestly didn't think I would because I really struggle with liquid illuminators because they can get really messy and you end up playing way too much and then looking like a fucking disco ball. But this is really good, and I actually like that it dries quite quickly on the face because then you can build it up rather than just having a slick and then wondering where the hell you're going to put all the product that you just applied. This is actually the new colour for summer, so it's the Bronze Sculpt Illuminator because they do have an original one. Let's do the eyes next, and I have these really cool little pots by Revlon that I want to show you guys. I am a massive fan of the Maybelline Colour Tattoo eyeshadow creams. I think they're great. These are like the Revlon version of those. The packaging is, I think, a little bit better. I like the fact that they come with a little built-in brush. When you use cream eyeshadows, you should always use a synthetic brush. So it's cute that they've included that. So they look like this, just a pot of shadow, and they've got a load of colours actually. So I think I'm going to go with this one because it actually looks really, really similar to Chanel cream eyeshadow that I already use and love. That is my Chanel cream eyeshadow. That is my Revlon one. They are identical. I'm not actually going to use the brush, I'm just going to go in with my fingers. So they feel super silky, almost like a wet jelly. It feels a lot more fluid than the Chanel ones and the Maybelline Colour Tattoos, which is a good thing because I feel like that gives you a little bit more workability. But you'd hope it would set because it says it stays for, what, 24 hours. And then I'm going to take the coppery bronze colour and I'm going to put that in the outer edges of the eye. I actually really like the look of a glossy lid, not to be confused with a glittery lid because I'm not really into glittery eyeshadows, but a glossy lid is just so pretty and so fresh, and I think it's really youthful as well. 3 eyebrow products here. I'm not going to use them all, but I did want to show you guys the ones that I was deciding between. This is the Rimmel Brow This Way Brow Styling Gel. This has pigment in it. It comes in quite a few colours, and it's also got argan oil in it, so it's supposed to be nourishing for the brows. We give our brows so much attention today. Next up, we have a Revlon COLORSTAY eyebrow pencil. I've never used this before, as you can see it's still in the packaging. It comes with a spoolie on the end, so I could use that because I actually love, if I'm doing a proper brow, then I will sit there and I will do like individual hair strokes to really build out my brow. And then these products, which if I'm honest, I'm like a little bit on the fence about. These are also part of the Brow This Way range. 3-in-1 ultra soft powder. It's just like a tiny little flexible nib. For someone who really likes their brows to look quite precise and not powdery, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna love these. See the difference? I think if you're after a really bold brow that's quite filled in and is super easy to do, then you might like this, but personally I'm not into it. Also, a new launch from Rimmel is the new Volume Shake Mascara. It says on the back here, volume stays clump free with every use. Just shake up to refresh when needed. This prevents it from drying out. So if, like me, you take ages to get to the bottom of mascara, maybe this is something you might be interested in. Let's give this a go. As far as first impressions go of this, I think I could take or leave it. I mean, it just looks like your average mascara. Final part of this look is the lips, and I have loads of new products here from Revlon that I wanted to show you. So these are new from Revlon. They're the Revlon Ultra HD gel lip colors. Basically lots of pigment suspended in a really super moisturizing base. They do come out quite glossy, quite wet looking as far as a lipstick is concerned. I wouldn't call it a gloss at all, but it definitely is wet look. I'm gonna go with Desert. It's basically a twist up lipstick. They smell of sweets. They feel absolutely gorgeous on the lips, and you can see it's got that glossiness. It's not a lip gloss though, because honestly I genuinely, like generally speaking, I can't stand lip glosses. Let's try this pink out called Vineyard. That is so nice. Let's give Sand a go. I love these. There was actually one more lipstick launch that I really wanted to show you, and I really don't want to take this colour off because it's so pretty, but I've got this Revlon Ultra HD. These are matte liquid lipsticks. They've been out a while now actually, but I think they've just launched a few new colours, including this one, which I picked up. This is called Kisses, and I just really like the colour, so I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on. Definitely not matte, but really cute. It looks sort of suede-y actually. Definitely pigment rich, moisture rich, matte lip colour. So there you go guys, those are a few new releases from drugstore beauty brands that I've had my own and really wanted to try out for the first time. I was actually really impressed with the Bourjois Matte Illusion Bronzer. I feel like it's the perfect formulation for me. It's how I like my bronzers to look like. Actually also really impressed with the MILANI blushes. They went on really subtle, very easy to like build the colour up. Again, great. Also these Revlon HD gel colours I absolutely love. I can see that I'm going to be wearing these all summer, and I like the way they were super like wet look as well. They kind of made my lips look a lot bigger, which I liked. I wasn't massively keen on the Healthy Mix concealer, actually quite disappointed at that. Looking at my face now, it has settled down. It looks a lot more cakey, but that's probably because it's had a chance to like melt a little bit into my skin, but it's still not really concealing the pores as well as I would like it to. And then these products as well, I'm not 100% sold on. I like a very precise, natural looking brow, so not something that I would pick up again. And then finally, the Volume Shake Mascara. Again, I think I can take or leave this. I mean, it sucks when a mascara that you really love clumps up, but I don't know, like fresh out the bottle, I don't really feel like it did anything amazing to my lashes. They look quite basic. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And also if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and share. That would be absolutely amazing. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, my handle is on the screen now, as well as my URL to my blog if you want more fashion, beauty, life and travel stuff. Make sure if you're new to my channel, you say hello in the comments box. Also guys, tell me what your favourite drugstore products are. I rarely use drugstore, so it's really nice to give this all a go. But I'm always looking for brilliant new drugstore brands to try out. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you back here on my channel really soon. Bye for now.